Hey, thanks for the lift.
Welcome back to Last Play. We're here to ask Biggs and Wedge for a favor because they're terrible. They're gonna end up ruining everything.
They're the worst.
Yeah, the Ice Goddess is corpse. Nice.
It's a rather long ride, so I suggest you bundle up before we ship out.
Sweet winter coat. I have a winter coat outfit.
From the manor. Used to serve House Flore.
Oh, Gemlana.
Looking for you. Said she had something important to discuss.
Sweet.
Me? Guess I ought to find her then.
All right. I like how Biggs and Wedge have this like weirdly British question mark accent.
Yeah.
Cut your ties with the Empire?
Yeah.
I'm trying to listen to it and identify it.
Leaving the army. Lady Aid about had it with them, as it were.
Yeah.
Lady
It-
A.
Yeah, of course that's Aranea.
Commodore.
Oh, she's a Commodore
Nothing
now.
but demons in the capital. Meanwhile, the crystal's just sitting there. No one in the army signed up for this.
Yeah, that's
What
Cockney.
about the
Yeah.
civilians?
Hold up in their homes. They're either lying
So
quiet
the
behind closed
colonialist
doors,
mechanized
or
empire is
your
Britain.
guess is as good as
Got it.
mine.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Sweet.
We'll be waiting on board. Give us a holler when you're ready to shove off.
Or maybe
Shove
it's-
yourself off,
Maybe it's
Biggs.
not technically Cockney, but I imagine it's a very
That's
close
probably
by region.
that's probably a specific British accent that they both have.
Mm-hmm.
They might have actually specifically cast two people who can do that accent, or just naturally have that one. Oh, I thought you were gonna be saying something important. All right, Gimlana, where are you?
Awkward. When you play video games, you're like a sitcom. Like, the reason the lines in sitcoms are so funny is because
That you, Prince Noctis?
people, like, there's no awkward interaction of like,
Blessed be
I don't, I don't want to say it this way because this will offend people. Like, everyone just says exactly what they're thinking. And that's how you talk to people in video games.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were actually going to say something important.
But no, the hashtag no filter, but in
Yeah.
your mouth instead of your Instagram page.
In light of what I wish to discuss.
Wait, what? Okay.
Are you familiar with hashtag no filter?
Everything.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, filter is also an expression for
Did she deliver
things
it to
you say.
Exactly.
So I was like confused.
That's why I said hashtag no filter,
Stars above.
because I thought it was a very clear reference.
Assuaged. Lord Ravis too.
I'm
will be
dying.
Overjoyed to hear this news.
Ravis too.
Ravis will be overjoyed to hear that his sister's been murdered by the chancellor that he works under.
All right. Best day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a creepy.
Yeah,
clause.
his arm got wrecked when he tried to wear the Ring of the Lucius. It's one of the reasons why Noctis is in no hurry to put it on.
Why isn't it Freya such a friggin' hipster who has one sleeve on all her tops?
Just it's the same top, really. She only came with one thing of clothes when she ran from the capital, and just washes it every night, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I cannot accept it. By your
Awkward.
hand, it must be done. To deliver the ring and inspire the king is your calling. You mustn't
What a
fall.
weird prophecy. The point of your life is to give this ring to someone and give them inspiration.
Honestly, worked for Stephen Moffat.
Did it work for Stephen Moffat?
Find
Well,
it.
apparently he were like 3 seasons with Clara.
You have the
Oh,
will.
Doctor Who, yeah.
Go to Noctis.
Yeah.
Show him.
Not watching Doctor Who, I don't really have an opinion on this.
Yeah, well, I stopped watching Doctor Who because
Also-
of Stephen Moffat.
Ravis has white eyes, white hair, and like white eyebrows.
How could you possibly think he's a good guy?
I understand you will go hence to the Imperial capital.
That's like
Yeah.
super sketchy.
Yeah.
Lord Ravis has King Regis's glaive in his safe.
That's video game code for villain man.
My prince.
Yeah.
Ulterior
Though I
motives.
imagine It will not be easy for you to find each other.
Yeah, he won't be labeled on the map, so I have to actually look.
Get it from him somehow.
I
Ugh, I have to read a map?
They do not teach you how to do that in school. It's one of those unnecessary skill that kids don't need. Like apparently handwriting, but I kind of agree that handwriting is always going to be useful.
Yeah, I think it's worth teaching, like for signatures and stuff.
Well, even beyond that, like the idea that people will never write things down is kind of flawed because you're not always going to want to pass messages with a thing that has batteries.
Do you mean cursive writing or like just writing by hand?
I mean both.
About the crystal.
Okay, because yeah, obviously you should
Remember
learn how
how
to
I said it
write
was
by
locked away?
hand. There's no, yes.
They
But like the
really
idea
don't
that,
allow anyone near
because
the
phones and computers, you're never really
Emperor
going to
himself
need to write
never got
things
close to
down
it.
on with your
The
hand,
lab
but
rats
it's
had a
like,
theory that
you
the
will.
crystal
Yeah,
posed
you-
some kind of
because
will.
we can't just put batteries and
Demons.
typings on everything.
way
It's
they
not like,
see it,
hey, here's this card that I
That's
got
the
you with a
reason the
typed up
Chancellor had
message.
the Emperor
Yeah,
go
like-
after it in the first
Here's directions on how to get to my house. Should I?
know,
Oh no, you just text that to
theory
people
holds
these
water in
days.
my book.
Also, you just give the address and they can look it up on Google Maps.
True.
Like,
Yeah, it's just that like physically written down as like notes is still kind of a thing, especially if you're like, hey, I fed the cat, and you put that on a sticky note and slap it on the cat's face, just
the cat's face.
just so that it's
For
completely
the record,
clear.
we've never done that in this house. For the record.
But it sure sounds like a good idea given the extent to which that cat is willing to lie to people's faces about the fact that he is not eaten.
He tries to trick me, okay? He's not even smart enough to figure out that he can only do this to the person who didn't feed him today.
True.
Like, I will feed him breakfast, and then he finishes eating, and he, like, if I'm standing by the stairs cupboard where his food is, he comes up to me, stares at the closet, stares at me, and meows like he hasn't eaten yet. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I gave you food 2 minutes ago. Like, I wouldn't have forgotten about that. But he's definitely tricked us, like, when someone fed him and then left the house, and then someone comes home. He's definitely tricked us into double feeding him before.
Yeah.
That has happened.
Hence why I kind of wanted to install like a wall clock that you just reset every time you feed him. It's like, it's been this long since the cat has been fed.
You never said that idea to me. That's smart.
I said that like 5 times. Just a stopwatch that you just keep next to the food.
Okay, but what are the chances cat would not screw with that?
I mean, you keep it in the closet in the food that he can't access. And just a stopwatch that you turn off and on. How is a cat gonna sabotage that?
He has ways, okay? He is Satan incarnate.
Cat learns how to use the stopwatch and extend the time. Because if he resets the time, he wouldn't get fed. He's like, oh, it's only been 40 minutes since you've been fed. So he'd have to find a way to like sabotage it and extend the time with a stopwatch. I'm not convinced that the cat has that capability.
You don't know, man. You don't know.
I don't know cats.
He is smart. He actually...
That's not true, is it?
I'm sort of impressed with him. I figured out he understands the concept of alarms. Like, for example, let's say my roommate is still in bed and he's sleeping with my roommate, and I get up before my roommate does. So my roommate and I's bedrooms are right beside each other. The walls are pretty thin, like we can hear each other's alarms. And so Cat hears my alarm go off in the morning. So he knows I'm getting up. So almost immediately when my alarm goes off, I hear him hop off of my roommate's bed because he wants to be fed because now I'm awake. Like he gets it. He's not even in the room. He just hears that noise and he's like, that's the noise that makes Cosette get out of bed. It's just like, you're pretty smart, Cat. I don't give you credit sometimes.
I mean, he does know how door handles work. He's just incapable of putting the correct force necessary to open them.
Yeah, he has hopped onto high surfaces and then tried to turn door handles, but, you know, since he doesn't have fingers, it's pretty hard to turn a door handle.
Yeah. If you had those, like, falling latches, he would absolutely be able to open doors.
Yeah, oh yeah, the falling latch? Yeah. No, he could open those for sure. He figured it out.
Don't worry about the civilians. They're in my good hands.
Okay.
Can't say the same for you. Watch yourselves in the capital.
Hey, join our party sometime, Aranea.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Arnea. We'll see you around.
It's pretty rare to have like. Oh, it's still snowing.
Yes, sir.
Rude.
It's pretty rare for modern Final Fantasies now to really allow you to change your party in and out.
Mm-hmm.
They've really followed you have a set main character list and you just occasionally get guest characters.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't been one with a rotating cast since Final Fantasy IV. I guess Final Fantasy VI you got to choose and did have like the World of Darkness where you... So I guess, yeah, Final Fantasy VI was like the last numbered Final Fantasy where your set of main characters is constantly changing. And it kind of makes sense because when you keep the same cast, you have the advantage of then you can actually like develop those characters a lot more deeply and have them mean a lot more than just like, here's the 15th character you've had in your party.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the character number 12 is now gone, introducing character number 16.
Yeah.
That's what I call the Final Fantasy VI problem. There are too many characters, and each of them don't get enough screen time for me to care about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh yeah, here's the next one. How long until you're out of the party? Who knows? And so they get to like show up, do like one or two things, and then they're gone. And it's like, okay, I suppose. It's a little bit more realistic, I suppose, where people just kind of come and go.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily make for a good story.
Sort of like the opposite of the supernatural problem.
Where they just... It's just Sam and Dean for days, and no one... And characters try to come by, and then they're killed.
Well, I mean, that too, I guess, but like a little bit. But I was watching that show, and it was really good in the first season. I was really enjoying it. Got a little bad, I think it was season 6, that I got bored. But I was like, oh, I've heard this part is kind of a boring season. I'll power through, keep going, and I'll get back to good stuff. And then it started to get good again. Except for, the problem was, Dean and Sam just, like, they would die, and then something, you know, it's supernatural, so something would happen that, like, they were brought back to life. And so it was like, it actually happened so many times that I stopped caring when they died, because I knew they came back.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't help that I was watching it, like, behind schedule, too. Like, you know, I started watching when there were 8 seasons on Netflix. And then while I was going through that and watching it, the 9th season came out.
Yeah, so you're several seasons behind, so you
on
knew...
Netflix. So, like, yeah, I mean, it didn't help that, yeah, I knew there were, like, 2 other seasons ahead of where I was, because I got to season 8.
Yeah.
But still, like, it was just like, I don't care, because, like, I'm not, and I get invested in characters, especially when it's a show as long as Supernatural, like, I get invested, and if it's a character I really care about, like, I will cry when they die. I will cry. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, meh. Like, I just didn't care.
Yeah.
And that's, like, that's terrible writing. It's terrible.
It's a problem with a lot of longer shows if the writers don't really... If the writers know that, like, it's not going to be canceled anytime soon, or they don't, like... It runs longer than it really should have. They reach a point where the audience feels like the show is never going to end, because the writers don't want to change any status quo. They don't want to, like... makes a permanent change into the plot, because then, like, oh no, you've been extended 1 season farther than you thought you could do story-wise, and now you have to put a bunch of filler in there. So they just make it so that every episode, every arc goes, like, resets the status quo and keeps a whole bunch of, like, loose ends just completely unanswered, and you start losing your audience pretty quick when they realize that no matter what happens, nothing significant is going to change. You're never going to see an ending. You're never going to get a big reveal, or there's never going to be a significant change in things. The one exception to that's been able to get away with this for a long time is The Simpsons. The Simpsons hasn't had a significant change in the status quo in years. Because, like, I've actually stopped watching since I don't have cable anymore, but I still enjoyed watching it well into like the mid-20s, the seasons in the mid-20s.
Yeah,
and like
into the mid-1920s.
Yeah, into the mid-20s. Anyways, and like the last character to have died was Ned Flanders' wife, and that was like a decade prior. And since then, there hadn't been any significant canon shifts in the show. But it still managed to get by because it is a comedy, and so long-form shifts in the storytelling aren't really to be expected the same way you would in a drama.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of soap opera rules. Like, if there's only so many things you can do in one scenario, in one sitting, and the fact that The Simpsons can still remain relatively fresh and put new ideas, and it's approaching, I think, season 30 now, is impressive. Like, I've always had a lot of respect for the show because it does very well with its formula, and it does a good job of making things dynamic and interesting. Is that Shiva's face?
Maybe.
I think I can see her.
Oh boy.
It's a shame. She's lying dead.
This. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Oh, demons.
I was gonna say something about that. Oh yeah. Going back to Supernatural a bit. Yeah, I was on season 8. I didn't care when they died anymore, but I thought, well, you know, there's only 10 seasons in the show. Like, you know, I'm so close to done. And maybe I'll just power through it, you know? And get to the end. And then I saw that they announced season 11 was gonna be a thing, and I was like, no, I'm done. No.
Yeah, it's like the amount of time you had to power through it had just been extended by another season, and you're like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
no,
over.
no. So I stopped.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, to a certain extent, I stopped watching animes that don't have an ending or aren't like 2 season animes, because I watched Bleach and I watched Naruto when I was younger, and going through 150 episodes of a series to barely have like one arc happen and still have a lot of like, to know that like there's still so much to follow that, and I just do not have the time to invest watching 150 episodes of one show.
Yeah.
When instead that could be like, you could watch like 5 completely other shows that have like an ending, that have like a clear storyline and like progression, and you could have like a satisfying conclusion to that. I would rather watch 5 mediocre animes than one good anime that will never end.
Yeah. No, it's tough. There needs to be an ending, because otherwise it's just going to eventually spiral into not a good show.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see the shows I love go bad because they lasted too long.
Mm-hmm. And that's actually one of the reasons why a video game that I really enjoyed, White Knight Chronicles, for the PS3, that was a JRPG that did some interesting things in a lot. Oh boy, that's the brothers? Oh, it's a death claw. Okay. If this were Fallout, this would be terrifying. But it is still kind of terrifying. Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's still pretty terrifying.
Yeah, White Knight Chronicles, it was a pretty decent JRPG. It borrowed a lot from like the Final Fantasy XII, make it feel a little bit like an MMO, and build it like that. And it had a decent like battle system, it had a decent storyline. But then the first episode of the game just ended right when things were starting to get interesting, and I was like,
oh,
really disappointed with it. About a couple years later, White Knight Chronicles 2 came out, and I was like, you know what? I really like White Knight Chronicles. I will give this a shot to like impress me. And I start up the game, and it sort of continues where it left off, but like where it left off was like stuff was about to happen. It was about to get super serious, and things are gonna go down. And then White Knight Chronicles 2 starts off, and it's just like, okay, here's exploring the world map again and doing a whole lot of nothing for several hours, and then I just stopped because I'm like, I'm not gonna dedicate another 20 hours just to get to a point where I care again.
Yeah, it's just
because
not
like
worth
I was like at the point where I'm like, is this gonna do the same thing where it just like ends before something actually happens? Like right when I'm getting invested in the storyline and wanting to see what's going on, is it gonna be like, okay, game over, buy our next game?
Yeah.
I can't deal with that. I don't want to spend my time playing a game to get no payoff. Ooh, that hurts. that's one of the reasons why I like that the Final Fantasy series, like the numbered ones, aren't really direct sequels of each other. They're completely new games that don't rely on the previous ones in the slightest. Because that has the advantage of they don't have to worry about whether or not you're familiar with early ones in the series. They don't have to worry about whether or not you know how the game series works as a whole. They can just throw you in new. They often introduce new features and new ways of playing and new ways of exploring. Oh, Ignis got wrecked. Oh, because he couldn't see he was charging up. I'll save you, Ignis.
I'm fine. Pay me no mind.
And so they have that advantage of, because they're disconnected experiences, they can... Everyone is coming in it with the same amount of knowledge.
Yeah.
They don't have to cater to both new players and experienced players. Which kind of applies to television. Like, when you release season 2 of a show, like, you're probably gonna get new viewers that maybe haven't seen season 1, that maybe haven't done this, and so, like, you have to be a little bit more cautious and explain things and start whole new stories, and multi-season storylines aren't really a thing in extended television. The exception being, of course, Netflix, which has the advantage of, when someone discovers a new series, when they discover a new show, they can start from the beginning without any hassle. But if it's a TV show and you just discovered, like, oh, you know, Game of Thrones is really cool, how are you going to like watch the first few seasons of Game of Thrones? You have to go out and buy these $60 DVD sets to watch season 1. Oh, you gotta buy this $60 DVD set to watch season 2. When it's like, you instead, in the Netflix thing, you just start from the beginning. It's no big deal. If you like it, you like it. And then when season 2 comes around, they don't have to be like, oh, here's the beginning again. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I don't know how much of an issue this is with Game of Thrones. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I haven't
oh,
either.
God. It's cold, cold, cold.
Oh my god.
Cold inside. Shiva's in the train.
Oh my god, stop.
Okay, fine. I'd reached the end there anyways. Oh, am I okay.
Oh
Is that Gentiana?
Stop!
No.
Stop, damn it! Where is he? Where's Pronto?
That's Ardyn.
Oh, that... No!
I thought it was Ardyn, but he looked too slim from far away, but I was like, no, that's definitely him.
Why is Ardyn now the big bad? Why is Ardyn the one who is absolutely murdering us all?
Yep.
Like, I just wanted him to be one of those bad guys that was, like, just on a different side, different values, and maybe just, like, we reach some sort of reconciliation. But no, he's just like, how about instead I just ruin your life for no particular
How
reason?
about I literally murder your wife? How about I...
Make you push Prompto off a moving train.
trick you into pushing your friend off a moving train.
Wait, hold on. Ardyn can see
Wait,
Gentiana?
what? Huh? What? What's happening?
Gentiana's here, and Ardyn can see her, which should not be possible. Not even Noctis's bros can.
What?
Is that actually Ardyn, or is that some sort of, like, metaphorical ghost Ardyn? I mean, they're calling him Ardyn instead of Chancellor Izunia. Or Izuna.
It's you.
Oh, Gentiana is Shiva. Oh, that's cool.
I'm so confused.
So you're just gonna give me... You're just gonna let me have your power then, right? I don't have to prove myself? Because we're bros, right? Right? Nice. Oh, more flashbacks.
Cease this madness. That boy will never be king.
Noctis is chosen. It is ordained. You of all people should
Sucks
know.
to be you, Ravis.
I know that you are
Sucks to
throwing your
sleep.
life away.
That may be.
Oh, did it suddenly get louder?
No,
Nope.
apparently not.
It's my choice.
Yeah, Ravis is salty because he wanted to be the chosen one, but it turns out Noctis is the chosen one, and then the gods were like, you're not the chosen one, you're actually kind of a dick, so no. And now his left arm doesn't work.
His voice was...
It's one of those...
Draco Malfoy, basically.
Pretty much.
More Harry Potter parallels. Copyright infringement.
I mean, it was supposed to be Romeo and Juliet, but this is neither Romeo and Juliet in the slightest. Like, It's Romeo and Juliet if Juliet died, like, during the balcony scene when they first met each other.
I thought you were going to say if Juliet died, and I was like, dear.
Plot twist. Everyone dies in Romeo and Juliet.
We need to have a talk about how Romeo and Juliet goes. No. Okay, good. We're clear.
Yeah, we're in the clear. Man, it is a good thing we evacuated the train.
Probably.
Ooh, is he actually dead, Zor? I did not press X there. I want it to be known I did not press X.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I just approached him, and I guess Noctis took it into his own hands. Is he actually dead, Zor?
Yeah, I think you just killed him for good.
That'd be weird. I don't believe that. I don't believe a lot of stuff that's happening in this game right now.
Saw the glacier. It's okay. She's gone now. You guys check out our drivers.
Got it. You good? Yes,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay,
Let's go.
good. And bad stuff continues to happen. Ooh.
What's that?
It's the parts of the flower from Luna Freya, who's gonna be like, "Hey, what up?
Oh, snap.
Ghost Oracle." In case you were questioning whether or not this was all a dream sequence,
Yes.
turns out it's not, because he's. If this is a dream sequence, Noctis's imagination is really vindictive. How about we put you through a lot of physical and emotional torment for funsies now that you're asleep?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Yep. Here's a close-up of the ground so you can see his tears welling onto the riveted floors. It's a riveting scene.
Guess it was hard for you too.
You know, I'm not even gonna groan at you for that one.
Couldn't be there for you.
Yeah, Noctis is having a moment. Because he's realizing that, like, damn, Luna went through a lot of shit while he was being Prince and hanging with his bros and traveling around the countryside being like, hey, we're going to visit Luna and it's going to be a fun and normal and not at all serious time. Psych! Alright. Can't save yet. Alright, we're going to continue this episode until we're done the quest. Let's go.
Alright,
let's go, Noctis.
Let's rock today.
Yeah, he ain't dead. Called it.
What?
I feel I've earned the right to call you Noct.
No.
We're not bros!
Death's chill wind. Such is the might of the gods.
How are you doing this?
But I'm immortal.
Oh,
Such is
okay.
my blessing.
Good.
You're a
So you're more than
traveler,
just Chancellor of the Empire.
nevertheless. My feelings at least.
Can I mention I didn't press X there? It was Noctis, not me.
And after all the memories we've shared, remember this? I should have asked if you remember him. Truly a blast from the past.
Alright. Call your predictions. Who the fuck is Ardyn?
You mustn't take what's not yours. He.
Because this is getting a little
It's
ridiculous.
short shot away.
Where?
Where else but Gralia, the seat of
Oh,
the Empire?
good.
I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you.
Is he just like the god of death or
Where you
something
can
who's
find your
taunting Noct?
crystal.
Probably.
Like, at this point, I'm not even sure who the
You could
like
certainly
antagonists
use
are
it
at this
again.
point. It's just everyone beat up Noct and make everything terrible.
Off you go then.
Our review of Final Fantasy
wouldn't want to
15.
keep you from
What
my friend.
is happening?
Just existential screaming. And then like a dirty and bruised Noct constantly.
Pretty much.
Nice. All right. Are we able? Okay. This is still going. That's another end of a chapter. We've gone through like 4 chapters in an hour here.
Dear God.
Oh, it's still going.
Make it stop.
Chapter
Redemption.
13. Having stolen Noctis's country, crystal, and cherished companions, Ardyn waits implacably in Gralia. Okay, so let's review. The first 10 hours of this game is, hey everyone, let's drive around and have a wonderful time.
Location.
Oh wow, hey Noctis, your dad is dead and your country's being destroyed. Dang, let's solve this by driving around and doing side quests.
Let's still have a brocation.
And then fast forward to what's been happening the past like 2 hours is everyone's dying, everything's terrible. Hey Noctis, I thought you were having a good time. No. No, also...
That's over now.
Also, Chancellor Zunia is apparently immortal and able to control time itself, so...
Yeah.
Sure.
I can't imagine what it'll be like.
Swarming with demons, but you knew that.
And also the capital swarming with demons and their army is full of, like, Imperial mechanists, like the machine armies. Like, what is this universe?
A mess, that's what it is.
Like, how is Noctis supposed to deal with us? Is that his quest? Just gain the power of King so that you can fix all of the broken shit that is literally everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
But it does stand to reason. We've observed that as the nights have grown longer, the demon hordes
Oh yeah,
have grown stronger.
winter's approaching, so nights lasting
Winter's
longer.
coming.
Crystal's light. It could save not only Lucis.
I know a surprising amount of Game of Thrones reference for someone who's never seen Game of Thrones.
It's almost like there are memes about it. No. I want to end the episode.
Dear God.
Welcome to Extended Play. We're continuing to figure out what's going on. Alright, is that my chance? No, that's a boss screen. Inspect the
Imperial
disturbance.
Capital.
How about I don't do that? Turn on the radio. Nah, no radio.
How about I create more
I
of a
can't save
disturbance?
yet? Come on!
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding.
Alright,
Alright.
inspecting the disturbances.
You
We're
scared
doing
me
this.
going into the load screen for a minute, and I was like, no, don't do that.
Don't accidentally
Just
undo
use
all of
everything.
the work that we've been doing.
Oh God.
Gremlins. Okay.
Rip.
That's fine. Oh, good.
Ugh.
Do we lose our connection to the crystal completely? Oh. Ardyn has stripped Noctis of his weapons. Ability to cut Umbra is also available. Okay. Hey, can you get out of my way, please? Thank you.
Excuse
Thank you.
me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Just-
Excuse me. Hey. Thank you. Okay, we're out of here. Well, maybe... Oh, Gladiolus has a weapon. That's good. Oh, we're gonna drive off into the sunset. Nice. Only instead of sunset, it's the eternal night. Alright.
Just cheese it.
Oh, I'm tired. Don't have time. I can't dodge roll anymore because
Cheese
Noctis is
it.
exhausted. Because apparently the stamina meter also affects your ability to do combat maneuvers, and I did not know this.
Oh, wrecked.
Alright,
Yas.
we're in the car. Strap in. They mentioned seatbelts.
They mentioned seatbelts.
They didn't
Safety's
draw any
important.
seatbelts, but they mentioned them.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Threat upgraded. Activating level 4
Oh, good.
security measures.
Good.
Sealing
It's a good thing I improved the max speed of the car, so I should be able to pass this without an issue. Yep. So, alright, that's... Yeah, we're going pretty fast here. So yeah, while I was doing side quests, you actually might notice that the headlights have changed. I now have a Moogle on the back of my car, and
And a
Chocobo on the
Chocobo.
wheel, and a Cactuar on that wheel. Oh, crap!
Yeah,
I
try
should've-
not to run into things while you're showing off the decals.
Oh boy, I have to actually dodge obstacles. Oh, this is bad. But yeah, one of the upgrades I did make to the Regalia is that its max speed is higher. So I have a feeling this time
Oh.
trial will just be no problem as
Yeah.
we dodge the things that are on fire and hard to see. It's actually
Who
really
needs
hard
a
to see what's
DeLorean?
going on. Is that okay? There we go.
That's the car, right?
Yes, the
Back to
DeLorean
the
is the
Future.
Back to the Future car. It can go up to 88
Another
miles.
movie I pretend to know stuff about. Back to the Future.
I think, I'm not sure this is the case, but I do remember, I think, a story that when the DeLorean was the first run of them, the make of the car was actually so bad that they could not physically accelerate to 88 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
So, of course, all of the nerds who buy a DeLorean are like, hey, let's try to go back in time, and they try, and the
Like,
car
lol.
like can max speed at like 75 miles per hour.
And they're like, no!
They don't want people, it's like, oh boy, is my car on fire? It looks like my car is on fire.
It
Okay.
might be.
Okay. No.
Wait, what?
Well,
he just said dad. Why did he say dad?
He didn't say dad. He said he's closing Floret.
No, something about dad at the end.
Maybe... Well, it is his dad's car. Noctis might be sad that he just wrecked his dad's car.
She's got. It'll do.
Alright. Good
Did
enough.
that not shatter as soon as you open the door?
Yeah, maybe not. Depends on the make of the glass. That might not actually be tempered
Or
glass.
closing the door? Oh, it probably would have when he closed the door.
Maybe it's not made of tempered glass. If it's bulletproof glass, probably not. Bulletproof glass maintains its structural integrity very well. And given that it was the car of a king, I'm like 90% certain there's bulletproof glass.
Yeah, raise a good point.
Goodbye, Regalia. We'll get Cindy to fix you up somehow.
Yeah, I'm sure she can fix you.
Oh, now's the time to have flashbacks to your dad and Core. What up, Core? Oh, no, that's your dad. Okay. Hey, Dad. It's great that you're not dead.
Oh, wait.
Shit! They cast you as Sean Bean in the Kingsglaive movie.
Oh my god! That
Plot
is
twist.
Savage. Don't bring Sean Bean into this.
No, seriously, Sean Bean voiced Noctis' dad in the Kingsglaive movie.
Oh my god.
And so when he died, everyone was like, saw
It's
that
like,
coming.
yeah, seems legit. Poor Sean Bean, he's... Getting typecast sucks, but typecast characters who won't live the whole movie is rough.
Please let me save. No. How am I supposed to continue filming other video games?
You can just, like, cut this into 2 episodes.
We might end up cutting this into
it's
2
fine.
episodes. Oh, well. Okay. We will follow Noctis. Proceed as Noctis. Okay. Oh, nice. Access by switching to gladiolus at dormitoriums. Sweet. We will do that. However... And we do not have weapons, so bye. Hey, what up? Oh, good. Ardyn is... Oh, good.
Good.
Oh, good. Okay, Ardyn. I hate to be a bother, but we have to film Fire Emblem soon.
Yeah.
And so we gotta... I'm gonna have to let you...
Leave me alone. This is getting out of hand.
Oh, okay. This is not the place to hide? No? Can I crouch and go in there? No. Okay. Well.
Rip us.
Continue running. Ooh, was that an X mark? Nope. It's just nothing. Sideways train. Maybe I had to knock it off the train. Back on the train we go. Nope, that's definitely rubble. Oh, there we go. You can go left.
There you go. Oh god, more goblins.
Plot
oh
twist.
God.
Going left is an option. It's almost as if the marker is to the left, so I really should have known that.
Yeah, get your life together.
Whew. I like how my jacket is wet. It looks like.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure why. Oh, he's gonna put on the ring.
No. Don't do it.
Oh, that's Ardyn's goal. He wants to push him into a corner so that he wears the ring and something. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do
it.
it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't put it on the ring.
Oh,
don't put it on the ring.
do it.
No. No. Come on.
Oh my god.
Now ring raids will stab you to death. Okay, here they come.
Oh my god. Everything's terrible. Yeah, you're gonna lose your arm.
No, it seems like that's not gonna happen.
Or is he the chosen one and he can wear the ring?
It looks like he's the chosen one.
Yep, that sounds like some more Harry Potter.
Nice.
Okay. We did it.
Oh, I just cast death.
What?
Oh, I just hold it and death.
You just Avada Kedavra those buggers.
Oh, I just used different arcana to kill these demons.
Looks like it's connected.
Tutorial in this.
Might be my ticket to the top.
Ooh boy. I really wish they did a thing that's like, as soon as you start this, you won't be able to like save or quit the game like anytime soon. Come on, let me sap this guy's life force, please. Thank you. And that's actually a thing that when you're playing Final Fantasy XIV they do that's really helpful. They whenever you're about to enter a scene that's like a bunch of cutscenes are going to play in succession, make sure to set aside sufficient time to view them all. Like that's nice. That's really helpful because you get to. Wait, what?
Maybe another.
Now
go.
Crap. Where do I go from here? There's a switch over there that I hit, and then I go this way, and there's nothing. Welcome back to Getting Lost in a Power Plant play. Let me know if you see a power grid. Is this steam pipe? Empty item. Ugh. Goblins. And sapped. That's fun. Oh, here we go. That's a green door.
There you go.
Green is good. Okay.
Nice.
We're free.
Nice, we did it.
Nice, I pushed a button and a door opened. What is this advanced technology? Okay. Trying to find our way to the time we're able to quit the game.
Flesh fortifier? That's
yeah, I haven't
awful.
looked about what it does, but it probably improves your vitality.
That's just a really gruesome name.
Activate the elevator and enter Signatus' keep. Okay, yeah, the thing did update. Alright, back around we go. What? Oh. Okay. Weird camera stuff. Wrecked. No wonder Ravis wanted to wear this ring so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty boss.
Yeah,
hey,
I can't.
Look, another door.
No, it's the same one actually.
Oh, it's the same one. Oh.
All right.
Well.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, there's another thing.
There's another what?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. It's just a beautiful ball.
Bottle.
Ball.
Or were you? Oh, you were. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was just doing a terrible British accent. Don't mind me.
Yeah, what was it I said to you yesterday? Oh, yeah.
My British accent.
Yesterday, Tyler was trying to, like, sing in a British accent, and I was like, you know, I don't want to be mean, but, like, you kind of just sound like a British person who, like, had a terrible accent, lost their ability to speak, and are now in rehab learning to talk again. Like...
Rude.
Because he's so, like, jerky and awkward.
How do I cast Holy? I saw the tooltip, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to cast Holy. Okay, sure. Apparently I have to... Maybe it's dodge. I will have to, when editing this episode, actually read that tooltip to see how to cast Holy. Until that time, we're... Is it this way? Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, this doesn't look sketchy at all. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
This totally
broken down power plant filled with demons is my favorite vacation spot. I come here with my kids on the weekends.
Brocation. It's fine.
True.
Still lit, fam.
I mean, Prompto's not here, so it barely counts. Ooh, Alterna. Nice. Ah! Oh, that was my holy spell. Oh, good.
Oh,
this is sweet.
That calls for shooting stars, mean.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna... That's definitely happening. Okay, so we just banished the goblins into the Shadow Realm. So this is fun.
Alright.
And I think blocking is how I cast Holy. So that's good. I'm really good at mashing square.
Yep.
Dead quiet.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's still going. I
It's
just
still
want to...
going. Just let us save.
Let us quit.
Oh.
Let us save and quit. Ooh. Ah. Oh yeah, so when I dodge, they take damage. Nerds. You're dead. Ow. You're dead.
This is a view.
Yeah.
That's...
Ooh, nice. When you get a perfect dodge with Holy, it wrecks them. That's
Dang. You got some Voldemort going on here now. Like,
Yeah.
you're scary,
These are
man.
definitely good guy powers.
You're
Banishing people to the
scary.
Shadow Realm, exploding people that try to stab you, sapping their life force.
Like, you're scary.
When did we become the villains?
As soon as you put the ring on.
True.
Quiet for
It is the One Ring.
It's Pandora's evil.
Can't help your friends if you can't help yourself.
Why am I hiding?
Gotta hurry and find them. Wherever
Okay.
they are.
Oh my god.
Can't you
Do I have to hide from...
taste the air of foreboding?
Yeah, we can hide in places, but I'm not really sure why we would need to. When did this
Yeah.
become Resident Evil 5?
Uh,
Or, I think it's 6 we have to hide from that big guy. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Ardyn.
yeah, like, I was like, I assume it's for Ardyn because he's talking to us.
Characters cannot operate some doors and devices while the enemy is aware of his presence. Okay.
These don't look like typical MTs.
Yeah. They seem
Must be
dangerous.
tiring having to run all the time.
Okay, so I can
That
hide from
magic is a
encounters,
royal
or if I don't feel like
disappointment.
wrecking them all. Wait, this is not where I need to go. Come on! Ah, it's just a I got the shaft.
Hey, yo.
Alright, talk about interesting things. What's up with the news?
Oh my god, don't do this.
Okay, fine.
Don't be a yuppie.
A yuppie?
Yuppie.
What do you mean by
It's
that?
like preppy,
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
like rich, the preppy richie rich is like,
I'm
it's
not
like
sure
a
what you mean by that.
derogatory term for like, you know, rich white people, basically.
So,
How have you never...
So, yeah, I've never heard of this concept. And also, oh, that's freaky AF. I just wanted to pick up this potion. Hater.
I'm...
Yes. Yes, we did it. Oh, we can
Oh
save.
my god, did we do it?
Yeah. Oh, good.
God,
Next time
finally.
on Last Play, we get to continue exploring the hallways of death. Like, look at that. We went through 3 chapters without saying... Oh, boy. Good. Next time on Last Play.